Wonderful interview with Joslin Davis here from North Carolina, former past president and all that. Joslin, tell us a little bit about, where you've started out with the Academy and all that. And as you said, we were just having a blast in Chicago together.
We were. Thank you. I became a member of the Academy in
1993.
A long time ago in the dinosaur ages. And at that time, there were only 3 fellows from North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
I became a fellow at the urging of my dear friend, John Parker, who is an Academy Fellow. And he is the one who encouraged me to go to the meetings. He was not able to attend the first meeting, so I went by myself, and I can tell you that was an intimidating experience. It was at the Four Seasons in Chicago. We did not have very many women fellows then.
Right.
But thank goodness Michael Albano and Art Bilbera were in charge, and they were so kind and welcoming, and have been my friends since.
Mm-hmm.
And I have seen since that time the Academy has evolved. It's always been a fabulous organization, but it has taken giant steps and leaps in welcoming new fellows across the country, the best of the best lawyers in the nation. And it has been the Academy, and my friends and associations have been incredibly meaningful to me, both professionally and personally, for all these many years.
And you certainly have been able to watch it evolve. Thankfully, much more North Carolina fellows and many more women, not only just being fellows, but incredibly changing the path and pioneering the presidency of the Academy over the many years. It's been wonderful.
Yes, indeed. I think there had only been 1 or 2 women presidents when I became a fellow. Marcia Elzer, I know, was one. And Marcia may have been the only one at the time I became a fellow. Okay. Anyway, we have diversified our fellowship, just as the entire legal profession has been diversified. I know we want to do that even more.
Right.
But again, the Academy has taken to heart being inclusive of the best lawyers, and we're continuing to do so.
Exactly. Now, okay, and you are also saying, so your background is the Serengeti. Now, what's one of the, obviously over the years, you've gone on a lot of trips with the Academy. What's one of the more memorable trips that you've had?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. Well, Jim McLaren's Panama trip was very special. Thank you, Jim. That was terrific. And but I have to say, having been on the executive committee for many years, and I believe I may be the longest serving executive committee member that the Academy has ever had, starting with the fact that I was a member ex officio as membership chair. Mm-hmm. And I have had the privilege of traveling virtually to every state in our nation as a result of trying to foster membership of the Academy as membership chair and being part of the executive committee when the executive committee is doing that and meeting with chapters. So anyway, that Panama trip and many executive committee meetings and chapter meetings. Another that just pops into my head is the one in Ohio on Columbus Day, which I think is wonderful. It's Columbus, Ohio. And what a fun trip that was when I was president of the Academy.
That's amazing.
Napa has a fabulous trip. So do New Jersey, New York. There's so many amazing chapters that we have.
It is. And now what would, as obviously over the years, then you've traveled, you've seen so many different fellows, welcomed so many fellows, even your year of presidency. What's some advice that you'd give to new fellows? The last 2 years have been so interesting for them. Half of them came into the Academy without any one-on-one personal, in-person experience, but any advice that you'd give to young fellows that are just joining?
Well, I would say take advantage of everything the Academy has to offer.
Yeah.
There are so many things the Academy can do for young fellows, from providing extraordinary continuing legal education. There's no better in that regard, but the mentoring and the opportunities to discuss tough issues, whether it's a substantive issue or a professional issue, to get advice from experienced lawyers outside your jurisdiction, so you don't feel that there's some concern about your asking those questions. So I would say look at what the Academy has to offer. Ask what the Academy has to offer. Go to the meetings. Go to the orientation, and that will enrich your career by tenfold.
Yeah, it is. It's the only organization I have found that truly, when people talk about it, they actually light up. They truly mean it. Your friendships are amazing that get formed through it. It's hard to impart that on a first year fellow in Chicago at, the orientation, but you're truly saying, look around the room. Half these people will become your best friends that you'll call, all the time growing up.
Well said. Yes.
Now, and speaking of that, in Chicago, you're on the side of announcing and handing out the professionalism awards. And this year you were on the receiving end. What was that like?
Well, first of all, I have to say that I was in a leadership role when the professionalism award was established.
Oh.
And yes, and as a matter of fact, worked with the committee that had proposed forming the award. And that was really special. And that committee was led by a group in Texas. And I just think that it has been a very, very special addition to the Academy to have that award. So I was able to see it from that point of view. And then I was able to present the award, which was a great honor. And to be the recipient of that amazing award was such a surprise to me. I cannot tell you how surprised I was when Elizabeth said my name as this great award. So it's such an honor, and I feel that at this time in my career, it's like the diamond in my tiara. Anyway, it's really a wonderful feeling and means more to me than I can say.
It's extremely well deserved. It's amazing to see. It's always fun to watch when it is a surprise. It's always catching everybody off guard is a good thing, and it was very, very well deserved. So congratulations so much. Any other parting words that you've got for other fellows, or anything else that you'd just like to say?
I would like to say to all the new fellows, welcome to the Academy. It is an organization that will enrich your life. I would like to say to all my peers and colleagues, and mostly my friends, thank you for all you've given me over the years in this wonderful organization. It is a very dear part of my life, and I am so grateful for it.
With Joslin, I appreciate so much. Here we are 2 days after Christmas, and you're, sitting up for an interview for the Academy. So I appreciate you so much and doing it. And forever now we'll have this at, as part of our history for the Academy, so everybody can watch it and get it all as they go forward. So I appreciate you so much.
Well, thank you so much, Jim. We appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you so much.